Okay, took a trade right now. London or late Asia session. So I wasn't planning on taking anything because I mean we're just selling off like it's really bad, and we do have this channel liquidity. So I was like, okay, we're literally just generating. It's either like there's no way that this is they move back towards it because this is just like what do you call it? It's just not good on crazy. It's selling off so much. Oh my gosh, out of like 3 grand I think. Nice. But what do you call it? Okay, so the trade idea was since we're overall bearish, we're just trending towards the downside. My higher drawn liquidity or high time frame drawn liquidity was just higher time frame 4 hour low, but also it's already hit it. That was earlier as soon as Asia opened up like right here. Target that would have been a nice trade as well, but also I wasn't looking to take anything because this isn't ideal like ranges or at least like setups for me. But okay, so I looked at the 30 minute, 1 hour, and then I think it was a 4 hour. No, I just took to the 1 hour. So I had this 1 hour small gap, but we have a 30 minute, 15 minute. And yes, on the 30 minute and 15 minute, it does inverse to the upside. But my idea was that we end up rebalancing and rejecting lower, which you started getting. When I entered was off of, I was gonna enter off of this pullback here, but I was like, okay, let me to get more extra confirmation because I don't want to have my stop. My first idea was gonna be if I would enter there, or my idea was gonna even enter here for inversing the 5 minute and doing that, but I'm like, I don't want to risk that much right now. So then my idea was this, but I'm like, just to get extra confirmation, let me get this 1 minute. And to be honest, to me, it looked bigger. Like this 1 minute gap looked way bigger before I actually like put the Pirelli. Like this is so small. This is like a horrible, horrible Pirelli gap or inversion. Like it's horrible. I wouldn't even like want to call it an inversion. Yeah, obviously it is, but I mean, because of the point wise, I don't like see how obviously this is like 11 points and this is a 14-point candle, but this actually has a good gap and this one doesn't, but it's still a gap. So it is. It is. So my idea was obviously with higher time frame narrative is that we're just shorting. We're still bearish. ES still has this 1 hour 1 hour for rally gap that hasn't been like ran into or imbalance, which is right here. This one that Nasdaq's already hitting, which already Nasdaq's already pushing lower. So my idea is that we're still gonna end up running lower because ES wants to end up touching all this range, which you have all these lows here. Higher time. Wait, these lows are the same lows that Nasdaq's already taking out. So I was like, oh, okay. The on both of them we're trending bearish. 5 and 15 minute. Yes, we inverse them, but we're rejecting all of them, or at least we started to get the rejection. The 5 minute, I was watching it as it inverses, and I was like, if I would actually been looking at the trade earlier, like I mean, not trade earlier, trade like on my setup, I would have probably taken this inversion here. I probably would have taken this one and even better stop right there, and same thing targeting this low, and that would have been a better like what do you call it, better R trade. I mean, it was still good. This is a one to like 3.3. Well, I ended up targeting this low here and got out. Well, yeah, right there. And it's funny on trades like this, what do you call it? What do you call it? When it hits my TP, there's no slippage. Like I don't get an extra $50 or $20 like how it stops me. But when I get stopped out, oh, don't need like this slippage is so bad. Like yeah, sometimes I'm down like $100. I'm like, yeah, this is good. When it hits TP, nah. But yeah, so higher time from narrative, we're overall bearish, so that's what gave me the initiative off of there, or my condition per se. We ended up getting the 5 minute inversion. I was like, okay, either this 5 minutes ended up sending us higher, we're getting an inversion on the lower time frame and end up flipping all the way back to the upside. Which I was like, no way this counter right here ends up inversing. But I was like, even if it would inverse to the upside, it would be a bad long. Like I mean, I wouldn't call it a higher probability because we have all this range out here. This is a 83-point range that needs to be rebalanced. I was thinking of sleeping out that low, then we ended up chopping, but it ended up working out. The narrative we already ended up in that 15 minute, and again, if we would have came up higher at this point, we might as well just take up all this trend line liquidity. But again, we're just generating it. Each high is staying below the internal high. There wasn't really an SMT that I like used. I was thinking that there was gonna be one with this high or something, but there wasn't. They both swept the same internal high and all that. So I mean, again, it doesn't matter. They're both correlating. SMTs is just a, it's just a, oh yeah. But yeah, so that was my higher time frame bias, and then my internal entry was yeah okay. So the retest back into the 5 minute. inversion on this 1 minute, and then entered off with the second candle right there, and then stop. I was initially we were gonna risk 30 points, but I was like 600. Yeah, like nah, I'd rather just risk like 20, 25 points, $500 for a trade like this. And even that, I wouldn't even. I was gonna go break even a bit sooner, depending on how we would react off of this 5 minute. If we were to reject the whole thing like how we did here, I would have went break even. But I'm like, even then, that's still 25 points to my break even. So I'm like, I just want to one at this point. My break even. So I went to one break even, and then yeah, I just trailed it as soon as it started coming down to 1 to 2. I trailed it to 150, then I trailed it to like 300. Like at least I get my winning day, but I mean, I kind of wanted to close it, to be honest. I wanted to close it around like $500 if it were to come back up to secure some profits. But hey, thanks to God that we ended up hitting TP on 2 accounts, on this account and then my EVA account. I didn't take it on the TPT one because I don't want to trade it in these type of conditions. Because I mean, obviously, this one ended up playing out to my favorite, and it would have been nice if I would have taken it up there. I would have been up what on this week. I would have already been up what, technically almost up 3 grand on this one. I don't know, like $6,000 already. Technically, but obviously I wouldn't be able to get a payout on the other one. Well, actually, I would, cause the TPT one I would have left. This one I would have had to close, or I would have either I would have closed it, or I would have just left it, and then I would have right now I would have had to try to, what do you call, like, cause I have to lose on the test one, cause it's 1500 max. I mean 16 on both, but I took another one here just to get below 1500, so I don't get flagged. But yeah, so far this good. This week is good. I think I'm gonna end off the week here with this, or I'll see tomorrow. I'll see tomorrow for the TPT one. But this one I'll leave it unless it's a good setup tomorrow. Then we'll see from there. But other than that, I'm likely gonna leave it at 2 trades for the week, or what is not 3. And so far, got 3 wins. I'll see, thanks to God and everything. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. What happens? What happens? That's crazy. It ends up dumping even more. Dang, that's like almost 4 grand already. Jeez, brother. But I looking for like I was like, yeah, no, this is getting kind of greedy, but the reason I moved it down to this low, because I was like, this is a weekend. ES was already at this low, and I'm like, ES is 100% gonna hit it. Obviously, unless something magical happens, and but it's from market experience, it's gonna hit it. But I was gonna close it right here. I was thinking like at least maybe not close it, probably trail to this one. But I'm like, I'd rather have my risk up here, make $300 and risk it, get stopped out here, and it dumps. Because we started like halting here, I'm like, we might get rebounds into the internal 15 minute right here, but I was looking for the 15 minute inverse. We had like 50 seconds left, and then it just dumps. So I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, this should hit. But yeah, overall, good trade. I mean, obviously, very slow movement, but also the good thing is that I'd rather take another $1,600, bro. That's more like, that's good. In 20 minutes, I ain't complaining, bro. I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining. Complaining. Even $150, bro. $150 is so much, bro. Now 1,600. Oh my gosh, bro. All right. So yes, trade recap for today. And, I think that'll be on that off for a week right here. But yeah.